Hi, I'm Mark with Marcs on the Grill. It's unboxing day. We've got a brand new fun product that just showed up at the door. Let's go have a look. All right, so this is my Blackstone 36-inch flat top griddle. We've been using this like crazy since it came to the house. We're really liking it. And the reason we got this is because I'm supposed to try and prepare and get ready and get my demo written for HSN on a grill like this from Blackstone that they're actually building specifically for HSN, and it's arrived today. So let's go see if it picks up as well. I just need my toys. These have been my best friends for the last couple of months. Let me tell you, we're doing breakfast on those. We're doing dinners. We did a yakitori. We did a Japanese barbecue and lit up the little flaming onions. Trish and I went to a Japanese restaurant because I wanted to learn how to do that. I called it drunken research. It takes 90 minutes to get a table at this place, and that's long enough to have 3 giant fishbowl beverages. So I got what I needed, but it was harder than it had to be. Let me get the box out here, just like that. All right, there we go. My instructions. You know, one of the things that I really loved about the big one there, even despite its size, it was super easy to put together. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I've gotten some grills, and I mean, it's not an assembly process. It's a weekend. It's ridiculous. So I've chosen the thinnest, most unstable table that I could find in the house to do this with. So I think that should work out pretty good. Here we go. This is where the camera guy catches the grill. All right. Oh, I think we're all right. Well, that's where the camera guy catches the table. I was mistaken. Here we go. Light as a feather. Let me get this guy off here. Did you know that in order for products, and I think I'm right here, we can fact check or edit. In order for products to hit HSN, they have to survive a drop test. I think they have to be able to pick the packaging up for 2 or 3 feet and drop it, because that's how it gets delivered to your door. I'm just kidding. They need to know that the packaging's good, and boy howdy, packaging's good. Here. Oh, okay, we're going to come off in pieces here. I don't actually think this is going to require much for assembly, which is going to be really, really kind of cool. This is the only part that I'm not crazy about. We'll talk about that, and I know why they did it, and I know the whole purpose for it and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. What am I going to do? Set that there. Just a second. Alright. Now, these guys, no joke, man. This is cold rolled steel. This is the same stuff that they're using on that 36-inch one. Oh, this is nice, man. When I first got it, I was a little concerned, just because of the color of it, and I'm like, okay, things are going to stick on here, I'm going to have problems. But knowing what I know from the big 36-inch one, the surface on this, and I steal a line from my buddy and my manager, and I use it on air. He gets nothing for it. You treat this thing like it owes you money. That's what I like about it. You can hammer on this. You can smack around with the spatulas. You can go ahead and God, what else? What else did I do with this? You take a blade right on the surface and cut your food on it. So here we go. There's oh, here. You know what? Before I put that on, let me set this here, just like that. Have a look. So this is what they did different. There's 2 burners, both with the H pattern here. They didn't even bother, going the cheap route with one little stick here and hope the whole metal's gonna heat up. You've actually got some pretty serious coverage with the propane flame in here. So, as far as even cooking goes, I'll tell you what. And look at this. They even, I love that. I really like this company. They even went so far as to, give you a separate igniter for each burner. So the 17-inch, which is generally the smaller one that they do, only has 1 burner. So, it's very cool and it's a neat item and it works well. But if I've got a bigger family and I want to kind of expand my cooking repertoire, then I want to be able to, have the kind of control that Blackstone's known for and kind of what I got used to over there, which was the, multiple burners and being able to keep things warm on one side and cook it on the other, the whole 9 yards. So these guys are your little rubber feet. So you're guessing by now that this is tabletop. This one doesn't come with a whole bunch of legs and stuff. So this is designed to work on any sort of table. I've never had any heat issues, which is a good thing. So I mean, most outdoor tables are pretty stable. They're wood or they're granite or they're rock. That's all you need to do is just set it on top of your table and you're ready to go. For tailgating, this is fantastic. to be able to, make some of the meals that I've been able to make on that big 36-inch one, and I'm thinking, holy moly, now I can do these at a ball game or an event or whatever. It's a big deal, man. There's some stuff that you can do on here that you just absolutely can't do on a regular grill. Their tagline is anything, anywhere, anytime. And no kidding, man. You can make everything you can make on your regular grill, plus 1,000 things that you can't. So, that's it. Seriously, that's it. What do we got here? A couple little extra doodads. I think I know what this is. This is our grease trap. I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that I didn't like about the big 36-inch one is how it handled the grease. Because in order for it to kind of work effectively when you clean, you kind of scrape everything towards you. There's not much of a lip there. So, I mean, now that I've used it a few times and I'm kind of used to it and I'm tired of burning my groin and shins, you got to be really careful when you get to the end so you don't flip the hot oil on yourself. That's fun. So these guys have done a little bit better job with this. I love the way this handles the grease. Absolutely love it. It's got a little drop container at the back. So as you're cleaning and as you're cooking, you just push everything towards the back and it funnels into that grease trap. And here's the cool part. There's a lip at the front. So you don't have to worry as you're, doing your thing and flipping around, doing all that kind of stuff, that you're going to start getting stuff all over yourself. I love, love, love that lip there. So we got our grease trap. We got everything on here. By the way, these work best when they're level. One of the things that I don't care for on the 36-inch one is the inability to level it out. Don't get me wrong, it's still like my favorite grill in the backyard right now, I gotta tell you that. But there's a couple of little things that are missing on that this one got right. And I'll say it again, they built this one specifically for HSN. No pressure. This is like a whole couple of containers of just this one. And here's what they did different. Let me turn this around so you can see it. They gave you 2 burners with 2 separate controllers. So you can either go, high cooking on one side here. You can keep everything warm on the other. You can have everything ready to go if you were doing like Philly cheesesteaks or you're caramelizing a whole big thing of onions. I love the individual control. I love the individual heat zones. I love the size of it. This is what everybody else is pretending to be. Every time you see a griddle, whether it's indoors or out, and it isn't cold rolled steel over fire, it's a copy. They're trying to figure out a way to emulate this experience for you, either in a cheaper way, a more effective way, a more economical way. These guys just did it. When you go into your favorite diner, your favorite breakfast place, whatever it is, half the time it's Blackstone or something like this. So this isn't something to kind of get you through or whatever. This is it, man. This is the authentic flat top griddle experience. So this is the only thing about this one that I kind of wish they did a little bit different. This is how you're going to use your propane. Okay? And this is designed out of the box for a 1 or 2 pound, those ones that you get it for a few bucks. Now, I know why they did this, don't get me wrong, and it's very convenient. If you're tailgating, you're on your way to here, you're on your way to there, it's really cool to be able to pick up that 1 or 2 pound propane tank anywhere you want to go and be able to use this anywhere. For myself, not a huge camper, so, I want my 20-gallon one. I wish it came with a little regulator, but to be honest with you, it's available, it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap. I just need something to complain about. All right, my wife will tell you the same thing. So here we go. Oh, fiance, not my wife yet. Speaking of her, look at my shirt. She's in charge of my wardrobe. So this is today's selection. I like it. Every couple of days, new shirts come in. So yay, that's fun. I like it. What else did I get? I got Keep Calm and Grill On. That's a fun one. We'll wear that next time. I love when new shirts come. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here's actually a really good opportunity to show you something kind of cool. I don't even need to get my level out to know that I'm kind of going this way a little bit. So here's what I'm going to do. One of the things I like about this unit is I can use these rubber feet to level out my grill. You can also use these to kind of make the front a little bit higher, so as you're cooking, the grease will go into the side. I dig that a lot. So here's the deal, okay? In order for these, here, let me turn this around. It's a much prettier picture to look at while I'm talking. These have to be seasoned. No two ways about it. It takes a little bit of time. That's your prep work on this. That's what. That's your investment in the next 10 years worth of unbelievable meals. the more you use this, the more seasoned it's going to get. And one of the ways that I like to describe that, you're leaving your signature, your family signature on this grill. It's like your grandma's cast iron. It's like the best seasoned 100-foot grill plates at the 5-star restaurants that boast the one and only in the world. It is the one and only in the world because it's the only thing that has that restaurant signature. It's got its 20 or 30 years of history on that grill. This is 20 or 30 years of blank history right here, but you've got to get it ready. So here's what I'm going to do. Unlike a lot of other unboxings and testings where I would just kind of take it and we'd cook something on it, I'm going to actually wait about a week on this before we come back to it. All right, and you know, we'll set everything up, same shirt and all that kind of stuff, just so everything looks all cool. But I'm going to get a couple of weeks, so I want this seasoned so I can give you a really fair test of how this is going to work for you in your house. Okay, so thanks for part one. I'm going to go and cook and eat and get fat and happy, and I will see you in about a week with this. All right.